Hey, what's up, everybody, man? So, we gonna hop right into this, man. So, just to let y'all know before we actually get into the prediction video, you got the two number one seeds, right? The way this shit goes, if people don't know, they will play the lower seed that makes it out the wild card. You feel me? So, what we're gonna do this step by step. Wild card round, division round, conference championship round, and then the ultimate fucking Super Bowl. You feel me? So we gonna start off with the AFC. So we got the Chiefs versus the Steelers. The Steelers, they should just be happy to be here. You know, they've had a disappointing season. It definitely could have been worse, but they have had a disappointing season, and it didn't help that they were in a very competitive AFC North. You feel me? That division was rough as fuck this year. I'm a Browns fan. My Browns fans, you already know. But it's been a very rough division. The Steelers in general, though, even outside the division, they struggle. They haven't always gotten their ass kicked, but they've just always found a way to lose. The O-line, it's just really not good over there as far as on the pass protection. Then you got Big Ben, bro. He's on this. He's gone. You know, he's gone. After this game, he's out of here. He's let it be known. He can't go another year, bro. Like, Big Ben is at the point to where he can't even get the ball consistently where it needs to be. Like, and then he even be throwing Stevies at times. Like, bro, you like 40, bro. You feel me? Like, it's just not a good look, you know? They definitely got some bright pieces over there. I like Deontay Johnson a lot. I think I'm going to do a film breakdown and bring a lot of attention to him as a player because he's extremely underrated. Claypool, he does his thing here and there. You got Najee Harris is very promising in the backfield. TJ Watt speaks for himself. They got Minkah Fitzpatrick over there. I haven't really heard too much about him this year, but he's still Minkah Fitzpatrick at the end of the day. But those are just some of the notable players over there that's been making impacts that a lot of people know. But it doesn't matter. They're not beating the Chiefs, bro. The Chiefs, they're the better team. They've turned their season around. Still not the same explosive, dynamic team they've been in the past years, but it doesn't matter. They don't have to be that against the Steelers. They're going to win. Next, we got the Bills versus the Patriots. This is going to be one of the most intense games, if not the intense game in the wild card weekend. You feel me? Simply because both teams are division rivals. Both teams are actually good. The Bills are the better team supposedly this year, but the Patriots, they are a winning organization. Still have Bill Belichick. He's been over there forever fucking long. You feel me? So I'm pretty sure they have high capabilities of winning this game, bro. Just off Bill Belichick and the coaching staff alone, you know. This is honestly how I feel. The Patriots, I think they could pull off. I wouldn't necessarily call it an upset because they only have one less loss than the Bills, but I think they could come out of here. My only concern is Mac Jones. Is Mac Jones going to be ready for this moment? Is Mac Jones going to go out there and stink it up? Is Mac Jones going to be asked to do more than what Mac Jones needs to do? Mac Jones ain't trash, you feel me? But Mac Jones, this is the offs, bruh. This is the offs. It's flat out. This is the playoffs, you know? So with that being said, the Bills, I like Josh Allen on the competitive side. They definitely got some weapons on offense like Stephon Diggs, Dawson Knox, Emmanuel Sanders, Cole Beasley. The running back position still haven't found a running back, you know? But, they have their moments over there. But Josh Allen can be a running back all by himself at times. And then they're not known for defense, but they're number one ranked in total defense. So they definitely have potential to play good D. It's just all about how the game flows, you know. But if they can stop the run over there with the Patriots, if they can, pretty much not give up a lot of first downs, pretty much slow the Patriots down, the Bills should be able to come out on top, you know. So I'm a rock with the Patriots anyway, you feel me? Because I just think the Patriots, they got a chance of knocking these dudes off, man. So I was picking the Bills for real, I ain't gonna lie. But I just thought about, like, man, why would the Bills beat the Patriots in the playoffs? You know, sometimes they struggle to beat them in the regular season. They just started beating them, you know. So I'm picking the Patriots. Next, we got the Bangles versus the Raiders. So I know people might think this is a cliche, but it is what it is, bro. The Bengals ain't won no playoff game in forever. They've had better seasons than this. and they were never able to win. Obviously, this is a completely different team ran by different people. But, bruh, why should I be confident in an organization that has been cursed when it comes to the offs? The Bengals, they have to go out there and actually show that they can win a playoff game before I pick them in any playoff prediction video, bruh. I'm giving the Raiders the dub strictly off of that, bruh. Because the Bengals, they not no slouches, bruh. Let's be real. They got a good D. They got some pieces on offense. Let me say they got complimentary defense, but they got some good pieces on offense. Joe Burrow been playing great to close out the year. Blah, 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 blah. But just off the strength of them not being good in the off, I'm picking the Raiders. Now let's go over to the NFC's wild card. We got the Bucks versus Eagles. No need to even talk about this, bro. You know who I'm picking, bro. Next, we got the Cowboys versus the Niners. The Cowboys are supposed to win this matchup. They got some players on offense. Dak, I understand he's been having his moments here and there. They said he's been struggling to read defenses here and there. They got Amari Cooper. This is a home game, so you don't really got to worry about him disappearing. They got CeeDee Lamb over there. No Michael Gallup, but they'll be fine without Michael Gallup. They got the tight ends over there, Schultz and Jarman's coming back, I heard. Zeke. They got Zeke, but Zeke be having his moments. Zeke is not the same Zeke at all, but he has his moments. You got Pollard who's able to get in there and get some things done on offense. And the O-line is still pretty decent over there. But the defense has really been saving this Cowboys team. They are really the ones making shit happen. You got Trayvon Diggs with 11 interceptions this season. Trayvon Diggs is overrated, though. Don't get me wrong. I got a video up on that. But he's a respectable, good corner this year. Definitely a breakout season. Then you got Micah Parsons, however you say his name. Dog. Flat out. Dog, They got Gregory over there. They got some other dudes, too. The defense has been coming along well, and they have been playing well. And they've been putting up a lot of points on teams, especially in the past 2 weeks. Even though last week I think they were playing up against the Eagles backups, but hey, fuck it, With that being said, I don't care if they got home field advantage. I don't care about none of that. The Niners, they've been playing great. They've been playing great to close out the year. They got great coaching staff. They have players that are hungry. I love Deebo Samuel. I'm glad he's been able to stay healthy for the first time in his career, and he is showing that he is definitely a top 10 wide receiver. I don't care who you take out, he's in there, bruh. People ain't coming like him, bruh. Deebo Samuel is like that. Him alone is going to cause problems for his team. Jimmy Jesus has to at least be decent, you feel me? They got Mitchell out the backfield. They got Brandon Ayuk. They got George Kittle. They got dudes, bruh. They got Nick Bosa on defense. They got some dudes on defense. Fred Warner. They got some other dudes too, bro. They can very much upset the Cowboys. The Cowboys ain't really about that life. You feel me when it comes to the offs. So I'm picking the Niners to get them going early before anybody else can because they not making it all the way, bro. Then you got the Rams versus the Cardinals. Very interesting matchup. It can go either way. But the team that I think is really going to pull it out is the Cardinals. The Rams, they're the favorites. Both teams are great. They both are one of the best teams in the NFC. But this is my thing. The reason why I don't think the Rams are going to beat the Cardinals is simple. Matt Stafford, ever since the week before Odell came to the Rams, he's been playing weird. Not trash, but just not that good. He got some pick sixes on his resume. He sold a few games. He's been overthrowing and underthrowing dudes every week. And, they also said he was playing hurt, So, with that being said, this ain't really the same MVP standout quarterback that we was looking at in the beginning of the season. He would not get an MVP vote from me, bro. Not no more. I'll give my vote to Brady, Aaron Rodgers, and Jonathan Taylor. And Kyler Murray before I give it to him. That's just how I personally feel, I just don't like the way he's been playing as of recently. And I promise you I'm not no Cardinals fan. I am a Browns fan. People should know that by now if you're somebody that's watching my video. That usually watch other videos here. But I just feel like if the Cardinals are able to go out there and play, they got Kyler Murray, an experienced playoff quarterback. As long as he's able to stay solid, capitalize off the potential mistakes that Matt Stafford and the Rams will make or possibly make, I think they can go out there and win. And they also said that they figured out the Rams a few weeks back. So, bruh, I'm definitely picking them to win, bruh. So, that's the wild card round. Now we go to the divisional round. We go back to the AFC. We would have the Titans versus the Patriots. This is how this is going to go. The Titans, they bringing back Derrick Henry for this game, if I'm not mistaken. They are going to run. This is a game where Mac Jones should be more comfortable at passing the rock, and I think the Patriots in general should be more comfortable with him passing the rock. The Titans, they're not known for defense. I don't care if they're number one seed over there. You know, the Titans ain't really like that. You know, they number one seed, but they ain't like that. They ain't like that. I think the Patriots come in and win. Unless they can't stop Derrick Henry. If they can stop Derrick Henry, it's like, hey. You know, they also really haven't done good against the run. At least they didn't. At least that's how it was when they played my Browns. Just the Browns, they sold the game. So it can go either way, bro. It can go either way. But I would personally pick the Patriots, like I did a few years back, to beat the Titans, even though the Titans end up being the Patriots. But I'm picking them New England Patriots, man. Then we go back down. No, we don't go back down. We go to the Chiefs and Raiders. So the Raiders at this point, man, this is a division rival game. You know, I think they did beat the Chiefs in the regular season, but hey, this is the offs. Raiders ain't been to the playoffs in a minute, bruh. And with that being said, this team ain't really rocking with the Chiefs for real. The Chiefs, they're the most vulnerable. They are not the most vulnerable team, but they are at their most vulnerable. Like, as far as the previous years, this is the most vulnerable Chiefs team we've seen. It don't matter. They're going to beat the Raiders. They're a better team. They're more playoff experience. They just made the Super Bowl last year. You know, this team is going to beat the Raiders, bro. That's just how I feel. I don't really got too much context behind it. They are going to win, bro. Now we slide to the NFC. We got the Packers versus 49ers. The 49ers, yeah, at this point, they would have been able to knock off one of the most impressive teams, the Cowboys, bro. Stephen A. gonna be going crazy. Skip Bayless gonna be going crazy. Not Skip Bayless, he gonna be crying, but you got Shannon Sharp gonna be going crazy. This gonna be wild, you feel me? But the Niners, I don't think they'll be able to knock off the Packers. It wouldn't be like a long shot to be real, in my opinion, but I don't see them beating the Packers. The Packers, they got the potential MVP over there, Aaron Rodgers. You know, his connection with Devontae Adams has been outstanding for years, and it's still going good. Then you got A.J. Dillon they inserted to help complement, what's his name? Aaron Jones. You know, things have been great over there offensively. Then on defense, I forgot to mention Lazard. He's been coming, Lazard, whatever his name is. He's been coming along pretty well. Then on defense, they've been playing well without Jair Alexander. He's back now. They got some other pieces over there on defense. They should be able to easily knock off the 49ers. Maybe a pretty decent game, but they should win. Then we got the Bucs versus the Cardinals. The Cardinals could cash in on this opportunity too. I don't know if Leonard Fournette's been playing or not. Like I said, I don't really watch the Bucs, bro. But I know their situation. I don't know if Leonard Fournette is healthy, if he's been playing. But I know they don't got no Antonio Brown no more for obvious reasons. And Chris Godwin's done for the year, so they're really stuck with Mike Evans and some road receivers, and Gronk. Realistically, it's Tom Brady running the show at the end of the day. Tom Brady has done way more with less. Bruce Arians, solid coach. They can definitely beat the Cardinals if they want to, bro. Definitely can beat the Cardinals, bro. But can the Bucs be beaten? They can, just like they could have been beaten last year. We'll talk about that in a minute, because I'm picking the Bucs to advance to play the Packers. Simply because I know Brady can get it done. And they're more experienced than the Cardinals. Flat out. Now we go to the conference championship. We got the Patriots versus the Chiefs. This is how I feel. I feel like this is going to be a very interesting matchup. The Patriots, it's the Patriots at the end of the day. You know, they would love to advance to the Super Bowl. Without Tom Brady, this shit would be crazy. And now that I'm looking at the way things are pretty much matched up, why wouldn't they be able to beat the Chiefs? The Chiefs defense ain't really been good, like I've been saying for the past other two matchups, but I don't know. This would honestly be a toss-up. If the Chiefs come out how the Chiefs should come out, they will beat the Patriots. But I think the Patriots have, a possibility of beating them. I don't know. I would personally roll with the Chiefs. Simply because I don't see a Mac Jones making a bowl. I don't see no rookie quarterback making it all the way like that, bro. So I gotta go with the Chiefs. Then we got the Packers versus the Bucks. This is my thing. It would be a rematch from last year. I wholeheartedly feel like the Packers should have beaten the Bucks last year. The Bucks was selling. But so was Aaron Rodgers. You feel me? Aaron Rodgers, he was getting the ball off turnovers. He was getting the ball, and he was just underthrowing dudes, just inaccurate passes. Aaron Rodgers ain't winning for real. That's why I'm mad that he caused the scene that he did in the offseason. Aaron Rodgers could have easily made it to the bowl last year. He just didn't. Can I trust him to get revenge this year against the Bucks? I don't know. Both quarterbacks are playing better than they did last year. I just don't know. You got Jair Alexander or Mike Evans. That's already taking Mike Evans potentially out the equation. Shit, if it was Marshawn Lattimore, bruh, definitely would be out the equation, no doubt. But it would be a good game like it was last year. But I think that I personally will pick the fucking Packers to get their revenge and beat the Bucks and advance to the Super Bowl. And I know that the Chiefs made it to the Super Bowl for another year in a row if this was to actually happen. But I think Green Bay would cash in on this opportunity to win the Super Bowl and catch the Chiefs at their vulnerable moment. Flat out. I don't got no explanation for that. That's just my pick, So those are my predictions. I know some of them are a little bit iffy. It's rough. All these teams are pretty good except for two. The Steelers and the Eagles. The rest of the teams are pretty good, bro. You could argue the Raiders and Bengals ass too, but shit, they better than the other two teams I named, But those are my picks. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Let me know everything. Like, comment, subscribe. I got some more content coming soon.